Alright, so we're gonna do our mango again. By now we know how it tastes, but I mean, you're gonna have to get used to this, and if you eat this stuff for a bit, it's gonna be boring. So that's what my point that I want to point out. So you can vary the strength. There's 6 of them, so you can have 2 at one meal. So either half a liter of water or anything between that and a liter will do, depending how your water tastes and how strong you like your cool drink, which is good. I think your 4 water purification tablets too. I don't know how much exactly. For this you do need hot water, and I think it's a cup. I'm not exactly sure. I'll go and check later. We're going to do our cookies because, well, why not? Crunchy oaties. We're also going to do our peanut butter. This of course means that with one, yeah, well, it depends on how I do this. Anyway, we're going to do our peanut butter because you might be crazy enough to want to do it on your cookie. Then we've got our energy bar, which you can eat throughout the day. You don't have to eat it at breakfast. This can be your morning tea break. Depends on what you do. And we've got our coffee. And they did improve their coffee. I hope the coffee in the tactical rations also improved. And we have this. I don't think I'm gonna use it for breakfast. I might. But I mean, well, you have the spoon, so you might just as well use it for breakfast. You can see, easy to remove it. Nice packet. You still have the thing to wrap around your salt and pepper so you don't get lost, or you can just park this. For this you actually, again, you do need a thing to put it in. This won't fit in the bag. It's not like the muesli where you don't actually need all the other, the gourmet menus. Also, you don't need extra cutlery. For this you do, you need a fork to mix it with. This spork just doesn't do it, and a spoon as well. It's too fine. It clumps up because you mix this with hot water. It's normally a cup or so hot water. But I'll just check. And I'll tell you when I've mixed this. So I'll be back then. Okay, let's see. We've got our mango drink as usual if you've never been here. This doesn't really taste like mango, which is a good thing to me. If you make it strong enough, there is a little bit of tartness, but there is enough there that you can actually thin this down quite a bit. As I said, you can use 2 sachets and make a liter if you want to. I won't go more than that. But 2 sachets is for half a liter, 1 sachet per cup. So you can dole this out throughout the day. You don't have to mix it all at once. I just like to do it because I've got a bottle and I mix it in that. You of course don't have to do it. You can mix it in a cup. And it just tastes fruity and somewhat tart. Not as nice as the orange ones they have, or the grape ones I had once, but yeah. Then we've got, let's do our porridge next. We've got the sorghum, you can see there, a very brown color. This is not a cocoa thing they add. It's the original color of this. This is this brown color, so it's not a chocolate porridge or anything weird. This is how it looks. Really fine grained this. It does clump up because it's partly cooked and you mix it with hot water and such. If you would have mixed this cold water and then heat it up on the fire, I think it would be better. I just never did it that way. You don't have to add sugar and milk in here. It's already in there according to the instructions or the ingredients. They don't say how much water, but this in the past it was a cup of water per 80 grams. You can add a bit more because this stuff sort of slurps it up and it really can get stiff. It depends how soft you want your porridge to be. Now let's zoom out again. What we do need next is our peanut butter. Now there we see this. There we go. This peanut butter here, as I said before, there's not a lot of emulsifiers in there. It does separate. Sometimes you get nice with it. It's not too runny. This isn't too runny. How exactly you would eat it, I don't know. Because there's nothing really to put it on except if you put it either in your porridge or on your crunchy oats, which I'm not going to do, but you can do that. You can also just eat it like that if you want to. So our crunchy oatie. very much more square than in the past. It was squarish in the past, but this is very much more square. You get the crunchy taste, and again a sneaky cookie. This is actually brown flour. It's sweet, it's crunchy. Tastes like a normal crunchy. Not as crunchy as the ones you make at home, but it's not bad. The base is much sweeter than the Oaty Crunch or the Fruity Oaties. It's quite nice. So we've got our energy bar. It is literally the innard of an energy bar. There's no chocolate in there. It's just the chocolate flavouring, which is good since you don't have melted chocolate all over your hands. And it tastes like the inside of all energy protein bar stuff. Not bad, but not bland, but slight chocolate flavour, a bit dry. But, I mean, it's what it is. It's an energy bar. And we've got our coffee. And we've got the same type of coffee that we had in the gourmet menus. A much stronger, I think, a much darker roast than they had in the past. The other one was very nutty, but it was very weak, so you had to add both sachets into a cup to really get the taste. This, at least you can have 2 cups of coffee now. And by the way, it goes very good with the cookie. It goes very good with our energy bar as well. And that was breakfast. The sorghum was normal sorghum. I actually like the normal sorghum better than I like the maize. I hate the maize taste and the structure with it. It's better for me with the sorghum. Actually, I like this sorghum more than I like the sorghum that you actually have to cook yourself and then add milk or sugar to. I hate when people add raw milk to or cold milk to porridges. I hate that. Right, this outside of it, it's not nice. This is not bad. You don't have that milk taste thing going. There isn't actually enough sugar, so you don't have to add more. You can dump your creamers in there if you want it creamier. With mango, we've discussed that to death. The coffee, again, this year, very nice. Crunchy cookie, very nice. Sneaky cookie, there's brown flour, but you don't really notice that. The taste is nice and sweet and crunchy. Peanut, real peanuts. Not a lot of emulsifiers in there. You do have to need it so that you can mix the oils, because the oils and the peanut solids will separate. Energy bar, just a normal innard of the energy bar. No stupid chocolate to melt, and it tastes a slightly chocolatey, energy, proteiny taste. And that was breakfast. So this was the end of this. Brings us to the end of our RationTech early 2024 menu number 1, the tactical menu. Or tactical menu number 1, packed early 2024. Again, very good. The food is good. There's a lot of food, and I actually like the breakfast. I will miss the pudding though. But anyway, so thanks for watching. Please support the channel. Please subscribe. Please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.